Hey guys, welcome to Backyard Living. We are going to be reviewing the Craftsman 20-volt driver and impact driver, basically the drill driver and the impact driver 20-volt system here. We're going to review this and we are going to test this out. So, all right, well, let's get this bad boy open. Right. Let's see. We have got a nice carrying case. It's actually really nice. Let's see. It's pretty spacious in size. You got a good amount of space to keep both your drills in here. All right. Let's see. We've got the instruction manual here. One is for the impact driver and one is for the drill. And we have our impact driver right here. Very nice. Very nice. Has a good feel to it. Our drill, I like it. It's got a good feel to it too. That's what I really like about it. They gave us a couple of driver bits here. Phillips and flathead. Those will come in handy. All right, we've got our charging base for batteries. It does charge lithium ion 12 volt and 20 volt. So if you got either one of those sizes, you can charge it on this charging base here. 20 volt batteries. Let's set this down over here. All right. Too bad, two 20 volt batteries, exactly the same. So you can use either one. But I guess the only thing I'd be disappointed in is the fact that this only charges one at a time. So, you know, I know they have dual charging bases. This one only charges one at a time. But, you know, I guess you could charge one while you're using one. Question is, do these things have any charge on them? Let's find out. Nice. All right. Oh man, dude, look at the spark in there. That is some powerful stuff. Impact runs, 20 volt impact. I know they got 24 volts too. I've never used a 24 volt. I don't even know if I've ever used a 20 volt. I mean, I've used other drills before in the past, but I've never actually, you know, compared, okay, this is a 20 volt, this is a 12 volt, this is a 24 volt. I assume 20 volt is not too far away from a 20 volt's not too far away from a 24 volt. If you have a 24 volt drill, let us know in the comments below if you've used a 24 volt and used a 20 volt. Is there much of a difference? I'd love to know your guys' take on it. Question is, can both these fit in it comfortably? Oh, I got the light on.
Light turns off by itself after a while.
Does it?
No, test. Yep, just did. Just give it a second. It'll turn off by itself.
Oh, okay. Well, my partner here and son, Matt, says that the light will turn off after a while. Okay. So, because the other drill that I have, the cheapy drill, it basically, oh, there it goes. It went off by itself. I wonder if this does the same thing. Oh yeah, the light just sticks around. It's kind of weird though, because you think it would suck some of the battery life. I mean, it's an LED, so I'm sure it's not. So how well do they fit in here? I don't know. Well, I guess they fit okay. It's kind of clunky. This would be. Well, obviously, if you're in transport, you're probably not going to have your batteries on. when you're transporting it. You're probably going to unplug your batteries, not have your batteries in there. I'm just curious to see if it all fits. I mean, it sort of fits. I mean, I guess you're not going to be taking your... Unless you... I mean, the only thing I could think of is if you carried it like this, but then you can't zip it.
Yeah, I would mostly be carrying my charger with me.
Yeah, I mean, it's like weird, right?
But I say...
I mean, it can zip. See,
I would be happy that it came with a bag at all.
Well, what you're probably going to do is you're probably going to end up taking these off.
Take them out. Gonna put them in the corner.
Not a big fan of the way I mean, they should have did it. I'm not a big fan of the thumb release mechanism on there. It doesn't allow you to grip it real well the way you would expect to. So, all right, I got it to fit. It's a bit snug in here. As you guys can see, this is how I had to do it. It's not like real super neat. You're just kind of throwing them in there just so that they fit. But, you know, I guess you're not really paying for the bag so much as you're paying for the drills. So it's better than nothing. Try these out. Let's drill in some wood. Let's go. We're gonna go grab our cheapy drill and see how that compares against these. We'll see how that goes. All right, well, we got our drills here. Let me tell you a little bit about. We got an 18-volt drill here. This one is from, we got this one from Harbor Freight. It was like, I want to say $16, $17 or whatever. And actually, it's not a bad drill. It's just the battery's starting to die. And it just does not have the power. It's 18 volt. It does not feel like it's 18 volt. It just does not have the power that you need to really, you know, drill some decent sized screws in. So we're going to test that one. We got this one. Now this one is only a 12 volt. But it's, yeah, this is the one that Matt works with. I do believe this one was from Aldi.
That was, I think, what was it, on sale for $24 and best cheapest drill I've ever had.
Yeah, and it's actually a really good drill, guys. I mean, this one actually works better than this one.
Only being 12 volts, I'm surprised with it.
Yeah, it's got some good power behind it.
It's never died on me yet either.
And then we got our 220 volt. We got our drill, and then we got our driver.
Oh, mine is a Workforce, and Dad's is called Drill Master.
Yep. So Drill Master, Workforce 1, 2, and the Craftsman. Okay, well, let's get started. We're going to start with the lowest first. We're going to start with the 12 volt first. We're going to put these off to the side here. So we're going to put then we're going to see what this one actually does for us. So we got some brand new, and these are thick screws. So we're really going to test these. We're going to really test these. I mean, look at these things are. I mean, these are size 14. I mean, but they're not very long. They're not going to go through this wood all the way. So kind of prep this a bit. We're going to put this on the max setting here because it's going to take a lot. Oh, we got to make sure it's going the right way. Don't make that mistake, do we? All right, so let's see what this one can do here. Oh. All right, see, it starts slipping about right there, and it's already tearing up it's already tapped out. I mean, it didn't even let's pull this out and see. I mean,
see if you can even pull it out.
I'm gonna pull it back out, but it only got in maybe half an inch before the 12 volt tapped out. Now we are going to use fresh screws for each one because I want to give even comparison. So that's the problem you run into with, you know, a simple 12 volt. Yeah, this is great for around the house, you know, for simple things, maybe putting up.
Yep, and that's all I would ever use it for.
But if you're really looking to put some really serious work together, I mean, you're doing some serious woodworking, you need to dry. I mean, this is short right here, but imagine the longer ones. And this thing tapped out after a ½ inch. It's just not going to cut it. And we plan on building some really, you know, cool stuff around the backyard.
I mean, you get what you get with 12 volts.
Yeah. So all right. So now we're gonna use the same bit. So we have the same even. Of course, you know this bit is well, it's a decent bit. Should be able to set this. Oh, we got the highest one. And the battery. Now, understand the battery is starting to die a little bit on this one, so it may. But I have a feeling that we're going to get a little bit farther in the wood with this one than we did the 12 volt. I'm hoping. We're going to find out right here. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right, we did. We got a little bit farther.
And yours tapped out at 5 seconds.
This is a seasoned piece of wood. This thing has been sitting out forever. So this is like the hardest wood you're going to find. I mean, it is really, really a piece of hardwood here. So we're going to pull this one out if it can. It did. I was able to do it. But yeah. Ooh, that's hot. So this got in about maybe 3/4 of an inch or so. Maybe a little bit more. I mean, it did a lot better than the 12 volt. But it's just still not cutting it. We need to get that screw all the way through this wood. And now what we're going to do is we're going to test the drill, the 20 volt Craftsman drill. We're going to see how it does. And this is not a fully powered battery, so I'm curious if that's going to affect it at all. So I'm not.
So you have 2 settings on that type of drill. Your second setting is for high speed, and the first one is for drilling in the things like what you're about to do. So say you set the setting to 1 when you start this.
Oh, there you go.
I got it. You can feel when you do it too.
Okay, well, let's see what we can get here. Oh, it's really hard on the wrist though, man. But yeah, that thing has got some power. Yeah, but again, you notice that it didn't get it all the way through. So I'm wondering if the impact wrench is going to help to pull that out a little bit better. Oh man, we just totally ripped apart the screw. That screw is not even coming out. This pretty much got it in. If we would have had a better screw, I don't think we would have had that issue. So yeah, we got that in there. Let's go ahead and pull this out. Oh, I'm going to need the battery on this one. We're going to add it to the impact. And we're going to see what the impact, the difference between. So, this, you just push the bit in and it locks it into place. See? You want to pull the bit out, pull this out, and it pops out. So, this locks into place just by pushing it in there. You could hear that power.
Does that have 2 settings or just 1?
Just 1, which I'm a little disappointed because some have like
some
up
have
to
the 2
3.
setting or up to 3. Yeah.
I mean, they may have more than that. I'm just saying what. Wow. All right. So here we go, guys. We are going to take this one down and see.
Craftsman impact drill.
Whoa.
It's designed to make that. That impact drill is designed to make that sound. Don't let it scare you.
It's going, guys. There we go. We got it all the way in. All right. It went all the way in. For the most part, it's at an angle, so it's sticking up a little bit.
Yeah, but it went all the way in there.
Yeah, it makes that. The bit looks good still.
It's good.
Yeah, but I could tell that you could go through these bits, man, in no time.
Mm-hmm. If you're using a lot of
so the impact wrenches, the reason they have that kind of, it's almost like it's almost like the air brakes on a truck. It's kind of like skipping, and I think what it does is that kind of, I'm not exactly sure that, like, I can't explain exactly like the torque, how it
oh, like when it makes that sound?
It's like stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop.
Yeah, it's designed so that it doesn't strip the screw that it's
Yeah,
in.
so it doesn't strip the screw. Like this one, it did pretty good. But if you take a look, you can still, you can still get that out. I mean, this is, the drill completely stripped the screw. This one, the screw is still intact.
Get it out. See if it comes out. As easy as it went in.
I can't get it. Yep, there he goes. I'm not sure why it pauses like that. Maybe overheating. Maybe it just...
Could be overheating. We've got drills that do that too, so...
But either way, man, look at that. Actually, it's still usable. That screws... It's like frightening. Can it get this one out? I don't know. We'll see. No, this one's completely stripped. That one's completely... There is nothing to grab onto.
I watched them fly.
There is no... Hey guys, so we were wondering why this thing kept, why this drill kept cutting out and cooling down, and it was because the battery was actually dead. But now we got full bars. We got 3 bars of full battery life on this, so now we can do this the right way. So, all right. Let's see what we got. Fresh battery, guys. Here we go. Wow.
That was good right there.
Understand, fresh battery. Has some power. You can tell it's, it's got, you could definitely feel the difference between a 20 volt and an 18 volt. It's got some beautiful power. Let's see how well it pulls out. It's a little bit difficult to pull out. But you know what I would advise you to do?
I saw some metal fly too, so...
I would advise you to use, if you're going to pull something out like that, use the impact driver.
Impact driver is more designed for that.
That is hot. I can't even touch that. That is hot.
Looks like it tore the end up just a little bit, but...
Ouch. It's a little bit hot.
Alright.
Alright.
So get that... Yep.
Okay. Fresh battery. Pops in. Locked in. You don't even need to have a new one. Oh, this is pretty new right here. Alright, guys. This is the power. This is an impact wrench. This should be a part of your collection. We tested it a little while ago with the fresh battery. Didn't catch it all on video. Now we got it. Watch this. You ready, guys? Watch this. Oh, yeah! Now that's power! Wow. I love you. Oh, you know what? I can't say I love you yet. Yeah! Oh, gotta be careful. Oh, careful. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. He's dropping the charger. Don't break the charger, man.
It's okay. It's a charger. Charger's still hot. Charger gets a little bit hot when charging. Just so y'all know.
It is hot, man. You got a pair of, man, I can't even touch that screw. To be honest, let me explain something to you guys. This drill, 18 volt. 18 volt drill.
And you see what it did?
It did almost as good as this. And you know what? The battery is old. You pop a new battery on this, you're probably almost going to get the same power as the Craftsman here. You're probably almost going to get the same power as that Craftsman there. This, though, if you guys really want to enhance your collection, you plan on doing some serious screw job. You're building furniture, you're building a deck, you're building whatever you're building outside, you're going to want to invest in an impact driver. Or impact drill, whatever you want to call it. But this thing is awesome. It is awesome. All right, guys. So, what do we like and what do we
not like?
What do you not like about
Alright,
this?
so back in school, we got a DeWalt that has 3 lights on the head. I want to show you guys something. One light. Where am I looking? This whole spot right here, you can't see. I don't know if you guys can see that, but
yeah, turn this way.
I can't see like the front of the head. What?
Metal shard finger.
Yep, and then metal shard's getting all over, sticking to it too. I
That's
don't like that either.
you want to know why? You want to know why metal shard's on my finger? Because I'm a baby and I got baby hands.
Yeah.
Baby, look. I got good hands.
Wow.
Yeah, my dog's sitting here looking at me like, you're such a freak, Papa. All right, so, but it's true, I do have baby hands. Yeah. Trying to roughen them up. That's what happens when you have an office job like me. But I do love the great outdoors, and I love working on stuff and building stuff.
Okay, back on topic. Okay.
Am I veering from topic? Yes, I am. Go ahead. What don't you like besides the light?
All right. So what I don't like the charger getting hot because I hate, but all chargers get hot, so typical. Yeah. Battery's a little bit rough getting on there, but if it holds it on there, yes. The battery's a little bit difficult to get on the charger too, and yeah.
I would say the only thing I don't like probably the way the battery goes on and off. I mean, some people. Because they put. It's just not real logical the way they did this.
If I show you mine, we get over here.
But it's easy to go on. There's no doubt there.
Now, I don't mind the big fat charger, okay? But as you see how simple mine is, just click on, click off.
Yeah, I like the way the thumb is on that one better.
The thumb. I like the thumb where it's just...
It's the same on the unit itself.
Yeah, it's a big flat button. This
I know. Look at this one's easy too. Look. It's a little bit hard to get off.
I don't like that one. this one's... I'm a little bit confused here where my thumb's going. This... Done. Okay. All right, and small compact charger for a 12 volt, but it's a 12 volt. I get it.
So, is there anything else you don't like about it?
I wish the bag was a little bit bigger that it came with.
Yeah, the bag should be bigger. I agree.
Because let's say I got the bag and I have a couple other little Craftsman tools I want to put inside of it. Not a lot of room to do that. Now, little screws and stuff like that, yeah, that's easy. I could put those in there. Let's say I have a Craftsman wrench. If Craftsman makes those, I don't know. But let's say I want to put a couple of those. Let's say I want to put a couple extra batteries in there. Not a lot of room. So that's most of what I don't like.
What I do like? What do you like about this drill?
All right, so I'll talk about what I like. I'll show you guys on this battery. I like the power indicator. But this battery's dead.
I agree. I love it.
So that battery's dead. Okay.
I love the power indicator on it.
Mine doesn't have one. My tiny 12 volt doesn't have one. Neither does the 18 volt one over there either.
Nope.
I like that. Okay. What I do like is the impact drill. How it knows what it's doing. That's all.
Yeah. We're not super familiar with impact drills, so it's kind of new to us.
Yeah.
We've grown. I've grown up with drills. I'm not sure if. I may have used an impact drill in my life at some point. I took a lot of industrial arts classes and this and that, years ago, but I just haven't really utilized one too much. I've had a drill my whole life, for the most part, but I used them. Yeah. But I've never really monkeyed around with the impact because I'm not a woodworker technically.
I like the lock. It locks into place so that because mine.
Oh, you mean if you put it in the middle?
Yep, mine, you put in the middle, it does that. It locks it in. I like that. I think your Drill Master does that too. Yep.
I love the rubber grip on this.
Oh, now, wait a minute now. Your Drill Master's got something special. You can still turn the light on yours, but without actually activating the motor. Now, that's fancy. I like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can on this too.
Okay, well then mine you
just gotta tap it. You just gotta tap it. It turns it on.
That's so interesting. I like that the light stays on after a little bit. And I also don't like that it stays on after a little bit because I can't tell if it's stuck.
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, it stays on for...
I like it for 2 reasons.
I don't know how long it's going to stay on here.
It stays on for about 10 seconds or 8 seconds, whatever.
In final review, the drill, 20 volts, you get your basic drill for 20 volts. I think it's a solid drill. It's gonna do the job. Obviously, you have a 24 volt. You're gonna have a lot more power and battery life. You're just gonna have it. You got 4 extra volts there of power. So you're gonna have some extra power there. But a 20 volt is a solid, especially this impact wrench. I keep going on about this impact wrench, guys. You can tell that we're kind of new to the old impact.
We're new to the impact. I am at least.
Yeah, like I said too, the impact, the way that, if you guys aren't familiar with it, you know, it locks, it just push and locks. So you pull this out away from the drill and it unlocks it.
And it only takes that type
And
of
then
head.
to put it in, you just,
But whatever.
it just locks right in, snaps right into place. It does not go anywhere.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. I love these. I recommend them. Between 100 and 130, 140 bucks, depending on where you're getting it. If it's on sale,
We got on sale.
We got on sale for $100. All right, so we're done. Let's drill that like button.
Drill down.
Drill the like
Well, I
button.
kind of want it to drill up, but
Drill the like button. Boom!
Wow.
Take that subscribe button. Take that subscribe button and mash it into your mashed potatoes. So whip it with the butter and everything, and just subscribe it all into one big mess. And then, all right.
all right. Well,
Check out a couple of these videos down below. You might like them, and then you'll see more in the days to come.